Hey, hello guys, it's Benoit. This is Bangin. Welcome to my new vlog. Yes, guys. So today we're gonna talk about the preparation of a teacher of the modules for modular learning, and as well as the participation of a parent on their child's modular learning. So these two are the most important factors in a successful deliberation of this new way of learning. So guys, we have here some guests which we had interviewed and asked about their opinions, observations in this new way of learning, and we will see and hear them now. And 3, 2, 1. So guys, the teacher that we had invited is Mrs. Merijo Tolindano, a 25-year-old English teacher at Cabalagna National High School. Good day, ma'am. My first question is how your school delivered distance learning in the new normal.
Adjusting to the new normal brought a big challenge to the education system. First and foremost, in the delivery of learning. Printed modules are given to students in our area. It is because of the situation where some of our students live in the islands. There's lack of availability of gadgets and insufficient load to conduct online learning.
Okay, next question, ma'am. Since your school is using modular learning, what are your participation in the preparation of the modules?
Modules or learning activity sheets were already made by the heads of education per subject area and per region. The role of us teachers or our participation is to print the soft copies given to us, and we should prepare our weekly home learning plans to be attached at the module or the LAS for this to be students' guide in answering the activities.
Alright. Next question, ma'am. How important is the partnership between teacher and parents in this modular learning?
In this modular learning and the availability of teachers to conduct face-to-face classes, parents has a great role in their child's learning. The students will need their parents' assistance to make them understand or to encourage them to do their task for the continuity of their learning. But as we have observed, not only the parents assist their children, but other family members also helps some in doing their activities.
And lastly, what are the opportunities and challenges that you had encountered in this modular learning?
I think the opportunity I have encountered is that I was able to visit my students' home or sitio, and this experience taught me that every student has a different situation that every teacher must understand. Each student is unique in their own little way, and understanding their life situation is very important. And here are the challenges I have encountered. First is the adjustment to the new normal situation. Next, problems encountered when it comes to printing, especially lacking of materials like broken printer or insufficient bond paper and ink.
Alright, so thank you so much, Mrs. Merijo Toledano, for your participation, and hoping that you and your colleagues and your school will have a better preparation and participation in this modular learning, and you keep safe always. Moving on, let us hear Mrs. Crystal Pearl Tolentino, a 25-year-old mother of Princess Brianna Tolentino, a Kinder 2 pupil. Alright, the question that I asked to Mrs. Tolentino, how important is the partnership between the teacher and parents in this new normal or modular learning?
Hi everyone, I am Mrs. Tolentino and I am going to share with you my experience during this time of pandemic. So this is an experience of mine and my kid having this kind of modality in learning, which is the modular. I am a mother of a Kinder 2 pupil, and I was asked about my experiences about this modality of learning. And I was also asked if the relationship between the teacher and the parent is important. The first one that I am going to share with you is the importance of having a good relationship of a parent and a teacher. There are two things that we need to remember about this. For me, the first one is that if we have a good relationship with the parent, mothers like me will be able to call the attention of the teachers. I mean, if I have the difficulties in learning with my kid. So we are not teachers, we are not all teachers by profession. So there are some cases that we are really not doing well as teachers did in the school. So if we have this good relationship with the parent, we can develop a healthy environment wherein we can talk together, either we can contact them through calls or texts. That was just a simple thing that we can do for our kid. And also the second one is that we can develop a time wherein we can really approach a teacher and we can consult them if we are really doing well, if we are really practicing our profession at home as mothers and teachers. So I think those are just two things that I've learned during this pandemic and having this kind of modality. We really need to have this relationship, I mean a good relationship with the teacher. Thank you so much.
Alright, so thank you so much, Mrs. Tolentino, for your participation in this interview. And guys, that's all for our interview. So guys, for me, it is really important that the teacher and the parent will keep in touch, especially in this modular learning, because they have a crucial obligation in successful delivery of materials and of course learnings to the students. So the teacher must provide the modules that the students needed and their continuity or in the continuation of their studies, and of course the parents will also have to participate in guiding their children in answering the modules that was given to them. And of course, the effectivity of the learning and the knowledge that the students will acquire will be based on how the preparation of the modules and on how the participation of parents come together in order to create a better environment for the learners, and of course for the better acquisition of things that they need to learn, especially in this modular learning. As a student, I have noticed that most of the children and students right now was attached to social media and mobile games. So by this, it loses their interest in studying and only play along with these apps, and all day they just watch movies and wanted to use phones instead of utilizing the materials that was given to them, especially the modules that was prepared just for them. And also I have observed that most of the students only rely on their parents and older sisters or brothers in answering their modules. So it is really very alarming that we already brought the school and the comfort of their homes, but still students don't have interest in studying. So I hope that these challenges right now must be given a immediate solution in order to maintain a better education for the children who is having a modular learning. And I guess the opportunities that this modular learning brought to us, especially to our students out there, is that they don't need to go to school every day. They don't need to wake up early in the morning and have themselves ready to go to school. Instead, you just walk up there and get some materials at school. And of course, they don't need to go to school. They just answer their materials in the comfort of their homes and the guidance of their parents and older siblings. And by this, it can bring family closer together. And of course, it is really dangerous to go outside traveling, to go to school in the midst of a pandemic, which affected a lot of lives. So this opportunity will enable students and children to be more exposed in some of the household chores if they don't have classes or scheduled class to answer the modules. So it can really help students to be more mature and be exposed to some things that they must learn. As modular learning will enable learners to give more focus on their studies because they don't have any more excuses or any reasons for not studying because they are at their homes and the comfort of their houses, and they must really give more time in studying, and the materials are already given to them, so all they need is to review, read, and answer the materials that was signed and was given to them, and pass these materials back at school in a specific time frame that was given to them. Alright guys, so that's all for this daily vlog today, and I hope that this modular learning will really help our students to be self-efficient and more independent in studying. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe and follow. See you again next time. Bye.
Special thanks to Mrs. Mary Jo Toledano, Mrs. Crystal Pearl Tolentino, presented to you by Rolando Bengan Jr., Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino, all rights reserved.